never wanted to go here. It's the first time for everything. And old school gonna have to hold this. Straight like that. You know? Somebody tell you that you don't know shit, and they don't know you, they already fucked up. And you, and old fools like you, is exactly why my pops was right on how we dropped the ball. Now everybody wanna play these games with wordplay and all this other bullshit. Done been there and done that. I pioneered the wordplay. Young motherfuckers is carrying it day. Alright? And while I was out there reading books from Dr. York to the ISIS papers to Behold the Pale Horse and all that shit, and building about stuff like that, even including the man on the wall, said, son, what that got to do with getting money and getting pussy? Nothing. So I started talking about that, hugging the block, getting millions, and got fiends nodding everywhere. That's what the fuck I was doing. Alright? Through the course of that, turned the streets upside fucking down. Alright? My name on the top of the charts of walls. Kingpin charges. That's who the fuck I am. And I go back out there. I ain't been out there 28 years. And you know what? And about positive stuff don't mean nothing unless I'm giving them a pack. So I said, yo, where we dropped the ball at? Right during that time of the 90s, where the most education we could have got. Way more than y'all, because y'all was in the mix. See, we were from the outside looking in to see where everything was mixed up. So while you going through all this stuff about how these brothers are scammers, yeah, my boss was saying the same thing about all that is a hustle. And that's the page I was trying to build with you on, to say that's how we dropped the ball, because it became more of a hustle than a mission. And maybe it was a hustle in the first place. But who knows? I wasn't there. So I can't say something about what I don't know. And I'm not going to listen to somebody who wasn't there either. Because when that shit happened in the Marcus Garvey, you wasn't born yet. So who the fuck you think you're talking to? If a younger person like my daughters who done went overseas and traveled and did certain things because I paid for them to go down south, and through the course of that they started paying for them to go overseas and do things on their own, there's certain things they gonna know more than me, and I'm their fucking father. But see, it's respect and knowledge is how we elevate. Not saying because I was born before you that I know more than you. Get the fuck out my face. You no nigga moving like that. No nigga. Alright? So you gotta fall the fuck back with being an old fool. Because ain't nothing worse than an old fool. And that's exactly why on a few episodes I said we sound like grumpy old ass men. That shit bigger than battle rap. That's what I do. The SMD is my daughter's initial. 97 is when she was born. 97 in the day Big died is the day she was born. That's her due date. And when I came back from the hospital, the first thing I heard was about the tragedy of Big from that man on the wall. Why? Not only did we grow up together, we did songs together. My undertone is still in warning to this second. Yeah, they kept the fucking dam and took out everything else. Yeah. In the blue leather jacket, yeah, big funeral, looking like a $10,000 a day hot mess. That's who the fuck I am. And like I said, we're doing all that beating and all that stuff. Ain't mean nothing if it ain't had nothing to do with getting money and getting pussy. And that's why Big was on and I wasn't. Ain't nothing worse than an old fool. And I got respect for my elders. I don't got respect for bullshit. You dig? And everything you said was valid until you started talking reckless to me. Because you don't know who the fuck you talking to. Be cool. And I still respect you after all that. You hear me? On phone them. You don't hear me talking none of that gang shit or none of that. As much as y'all hate me and don't watch me or whatever, you don't hear me talking none of that shit. I try to be on battle rap, have fun, and do what it did. 9 o'clock news depressing, that's why I don't do that much. So much stuff happening, it's like, what the fuck? And where are y'all old timers? Because I know it was old timers that was sitting outside. Even with all the fucking up we do, we go past them, we didn't know that's my such grandfather, such. We calm down. Went past them, you continue fucking up. That's the respect we have for y'all. What happened is, y'all hooked on what you know. You forgot what was going on with the youngsters that respected you. Where I'ma shut you down right now. You're 67. You're talking about, well, in 20 years you was 94 and all this other shit. What the fuck does that mean? So at 67 and minus 20, how much did you know at 47? You probably forgot more than you remember by the time you got to 67, motherfucker. That's just the way it is. That's what comes with age. And that's why I still give you a pass with everything you had to say. I just know that shit make us look like grumpy old ass men to this day. And we will never change the way shit is today by just bickering back and forth and having dick swinging contests on who older than who. So naturally you're supposed to know more. If you was out there fucking up just like another nigga was fucking up, you ain't no better than nobody else, bro. You dig? And with all that being said, and you saying all this would be inside the seal with all that stuff, but I ain't never hear your name until you got on the internet, brother. Just like you ain't hear mine till I got up here. Because everything I did with Big mean nothing to the public. That's my story. Straight like that. So, do what it do, old man. Fed the hood, plus some. Shit for kids, plus some. Cause that's what I live. You dig? Shit means nothing, man. Stuff that you just did today is exactly why we still look like fools today and nobody want to listen to none of us and what we got to say. What? Except for older people that have respect for you. Just because they got a different opinion of what you're saying, because this was the opening of whatever he was going through back and forth with me. Because I had just gotten the chat room when I made the opening statement. Like, yo, I ain't never heard of whatever Marcus Garvey did scam. And then while he was, before even breaking it down, I made a comment about us dropping the ball and it started going into the ball of what movement and all that, Martin Luther King and all that wasn't a movement. Leave it to what Pharoah did with the Million Man March. It wasn't a movement. What happened is nothing is followed up. That's what happened. Because you got old timers like you just sitting on the side talking about people like them that actually been out there doing shit. while you talking on the side and ain't doing shit about what they already done. Gotta grow up. Sometimes it never happened because a lot of us stuck in our ways. And that's why I say on this channel, you always have a right to your opinion, because ain't nothing wrong with you being right. Gotta grow up. And I still love you. I still won't let nobody touch you. Straight like that. Because I don't play no games.